Craftaholics, and if this is your first time here, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Peggy, and welcome to my studio. And yes, we are back in the studio. Finally, it is not finished, but you know what? I made enough room on my table, so we're back in here. Anyway, today we are finishing up our winter album. Yay. And I do want to say that I apologize for it taking so long, but life kind of got in the way, and that is something I can't control. But I am working on how to not let that happen again. So I do apologize. The other albums, I promise you, will not take this long. It's just one of those things. So let's get going and get this little bad boy finished. Okay, first thing we're going to do is our inside cover, which is, remember, this piece that flaps open like this. Oop, and I do not have my magnets. Hold on, guys. Okay, found some. Okay, as I was saying, this is the piece that opens up with the flap like this, that is going to be secured right here. Now, I've already matted the front. I took just a blue cardstock. It was a printout of, from the digital, and then just a couple strips of this that are also from the digital kit. And then on the inside, I have this pattern. I don't know if you can see it clearly. There you go. That's going to go on the two panels and on the back. But we are also going, I don't know what that is and where that came from, but we're also going to put some magnets to hold it closed. So we need to figure out where to put them. And I am thinking, okay, we are going to put, get two off of there. Sorry that I'm just getting magnets unstuck. Okay, let me get some tape. Sorry about the arm reach, guys. I am so sorry. Apparently I'm not as ready as I thought I was for this. Okay, and again, sorry I'm out of frame. I'm just getting some tape here. So I am going to tape one. Sorry, no, you can't see. And I'm not left-handed. But I'm going to tape one, like right about there. And then I'm going to tape the other one across about the same place. Right about there. Okay. Now, need two more magnets. Drop them down to get their polarization proper. Again, sorry I keep going out of frame. I have everything is set a lot more forward than I had planned. So, you know, hold on, guys. Let me move everything back a little bit more so I stop going out of frame. Hold on. Okay, hopefully this will be better. I moved everything back just a little bit. Okay, now we need two more pieces of tape. So now we know which way this is going. So we just pick that up, place it on the tape, place it back down. Do the same on the other side. Then you just take these, fold over, press them down pretty good. And if you guys are jiggling, sorry, we still didn't get the table fixed. You know, eventually, right? So let me get a pokey tool over here. And I'm going to put the big bottom down first. Oh, this piece, the little tip at the end is like bent right at the tip. And it does not like to work. And I don't know where the other pieces are. So there we go. There's one. to get my, oh, this is still my Fabri-Tac in the same bottles, brand new bottle, because my other one actually cracked. And this is a silicone cover that they make. It's for actually keeping the frostings fresh, but it works perfect for glue too. So unless you leave some in the tip, which I know I showed you guys how to clean out your tips at night, and yeah, do as I say, not as I do. I've said that before. Okay. And I'm just going to use some Fabri-Tac to put my cardstock down there in the middle. You can use tape, you can use any other kind of glue, it's fine. I just happen to have the Fabri-Tac handy. So that is what I am using. And if you see my bedhead hair in the picture, I am so sorry. It's a little bit after, I guess, 4 in the morning. So I tried to I snuck out of the bedroom with the puppies, with my husband. They're like with my husband. So hopefully I can get this done without any interruptions, because, you know, I mean, they're not even 3 months old yet. So they're very, very needy right now. So you know how it goes. I'd say between my husband and the puppies, it's like having like 12 children. I'm just kidding. Kinda. No. But boy, they are very needy and they are very bitey. So I'm hoping that once we get them fixed, because they're not old enough yet, but I'm hoping once we get them fixed, maybe the biting will stop and other things that they're doing. So that is my hope. And I'm putting everything on the inside instead of the outside, just so if there's photos in there, it's got a little bit more, the magnets are a little bit stronger since they're closer together. So, okay. Oh, come on, Fabri-Tac. Okay. I'm just going to lay it on its side over there. I hope everybody's doing good. Having fun. Crafting. Keeping busy. Okay. Now we are going to attach this to our album. Dun, dun, dun. And again, you can use tape, Fabri-Tac, or any other kind of glue, like Barely Art Glue or glitter glue. Whatever your little heart desires, and whatever you have on hand. It's not a necessity to have exactly what I use. Okay. Something's in them. Okay. So now that they are adhered, when photos are in, they will stay in nice and tidy. Now I've got some cut aparts here and some other things. I'm not going to do heavy embellishing in here. I mean, you're more than welcome to. Just because the album already weighs quite a bit. And I'm trying to keep it from weighing like 50 pounds. So I will do a little bit of embellishing, but like I said, not a whole lot, because I don't want it just to get like ridiculous and just weigh way too heavy. So let's see. I'm thinking, since we used lace on the journal, I'm thinking we can use some lace on here as well to kind of mirror that. So let me see. You think that'd be a good idea? Cut it there in the middle. Let me take... But this seems to be on here backwards for some reason. I think I say that every time I use this lace. But... Okay. For this, you will need Fabri-Tac. Anytime you're trying to hold down like lace or material, something to paper, you really want to use Fabri-Tac for it. And I think I'm going to leave the little bit of blue border of the paper below out. So it kind of looks like that. So let me trim my ends a little bit. And try to get them... Let's see. I have that one there. Okay, let me trim that off here. Yeah, I think that'll work for that one. Let's get that one down. I'm just going to put a bead of the glue down that part. I'm just going to kind of go down where the little flowers are. Not a lot, just enough to hold it there in place. Because you know once this dries, it's not going anywhere. So... Once it dries, I can come back and trim the ends a little bit more. Okay. And then this side, I'll do the same. I will trim it there. And that should fit. Yep. And do the same. My glue is going everywhere right at the moment. Ugh. Okay. Put a bead of glue down here. And one down the flowers. Okay. Oh my goodness, yesterday I was getting everything ready to film today. And it is Saturday morning, so I do apologize. I'm a little bit late, but I had so much glue on my fingers. You should have seen me trying to clean up for supper. It was so funny. It took forever to get it all off my fingers. Soap, and after the soap, some hand sanitizer with the alcohol in it. Worked pretty good. But there was a lot. I always end up with a ton of glue on my fingers for some reason. Probably because I do that all the time. And just kind of grab it. Okay, that's just going to be our front. I mean, you can, like, again, you can embellish as much as you would like. No problem. And look, I am a little bit long on that, so I will be trimming those once they're completely dry. Now, our inserts, what I did, I printed off a lot of the backgrounds from the digital kit, just on regular. I used 28-pound paper. It probably should have been thinner, but to try and save, again, some weight in, in our album. This is going to be cut down and matted for the photo mats that are adhered to the album. Like I said, it's just to try to cut down on some of the weight. But it did take a couple pieces. Well, I printed a couple more for the inserts. And I used that really pretty snowflake on the front and back. And on the inside, I did the snow. And I'm not embellishing these because we're going to have pictures on the front and on the inside and back and whatnot. And I just rather leave room for the pictures. Now, if you're only going to put pictures on the inside, you can do a little bit of like flat embellishing, and that's fine. But me, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to leave it like it is. So I'm going to slide my first one in, my front one in. And I'm hoping that nothing has stuck together. Looks like it's a little bit tight. Okay, there we go. In theory, I could probably shave a little bit more off the top and the bottom. You might want to do that before you mat them, just to make sure. But there, and see how pretty that is when it sits out there? So pretty. Okay, page 1. We're going to be using, where are my stickers? We're going to be using a couple of the stickers on this one. They're under other stuff. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, I've got them. What I had planned to do, I cut this little piece of ribbon, and I'm going to put my Hello Winter kind of right across it like that. And then just use a few pieces of bling. Like I said, I'm not doing a lot of heavy embellishing, just because of weight, and once pictures are in there, it's going to bulk up a lot more as well. So, that is why I am, like I said, going a little bit lean on this one. Yeah. And then this is going to sit right there. And I did need to offset this a little bit. That is why it's over here. It's not a mistake. It's for a little bit of interest. And the hardest thing with ribbon is getting it straight when you lay it down. That is the hardest thing with it. There we go. Then some glue or tape on the cutter part, whichever you prefer. Okay. For the other albums, we're going to probably, for some of them, we're going to make a lot more intricate ephemera pieces for them. So, do not fear if you are bored with this one. You will like a couple of the others, I promise. Now, what I'm going to do here is put a few of these little animal stickers. And I'm going to put, because I think the penguin is just adorable. He's going up there. And then I have the skating penguin, who is going to go down here. Whose little hat will get put behind this one just a tad. There we go. And then on this, I'm just going to put a few pieces of bling. And I actually got some new stuff. This was from Dollar Tree. And it's just like these little flowers and stuff. It's the same thing. You have to cut them all apart. But I thought they were so pretty. And that's a lot of sticky gems. So definitely take advantage. I'm thinking maybe I could do some of the blue ones on there. I also have these, which are a little bit taller than this, but okay, now I'm stuck. There we go. Maybe we'll go with a few of those instead. Okay, we will. We're going to go with some of these instead. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, everything is sticking. The glue kind of seeped out when I had it on its side, so oops. I'm going to use my knife for that instead, because with that bent tip, I do not suggest you do this unless you are really, really careful, because I have cut myself like this before. But I'm going to put one, like maybe not on my finger, like right there. One there. Maybe a little bit larger one, kind of there. Maybe one more smaller one. like maybe right about there. You think? Just a little bit. Okay. Then on the backs is where you can put your photo mats with the paper. I'm not putting mine in yet because I don't know what photos I'm going to use, and I want my papers to coordinate. But you can also put a smaller photo like right here, or if you had a white pen, you can journal on here. Okay, and then I have, geez Louise. Remember, I had forgot, that's one of the pages I forgot to put the magnet down on. So let me pull that up. I'm gonna kind of roll some of this tape in. I'll be able to use my eraser to get rid of some of it, but I should have put my tape long ways because the piece I have is going long ways to cover it up. Okay. I had this one that says Lovely Lazy Days right in the middle, and then there's still room around it to put some photos. So that is why I chose this piece. There we go. I like it. And then again, hopefully it's straight. There we go. And I do have my gum eraser, or my adhesive eraser, somewhere here. There it is. It's hiding. And again, there's my arm, and I apologize. Get some of that extra. And yes, this will get up the tape adhesive as well. Sometimes you have to rub a little bit harder, and I know I'm shaking you guys, and I apologize. So I will wait to finish that till later. But that is how I'm going to finish mine. And like I said, I'm not putting any of the photo mats in because I don't know, how I want them yet. So that is that. Okay, page 1. Put those back over there. Over to page 2. Okay. What I have for this one is the Walking in Winter Wonderland. I'm going to decorate around it, do some embellishing around it. And then I have Happy Snow Day and a little Let It Snow. And these I just took the printouts, the ones that I had done out of the digital kit. Excuse me. And I just backed them up on some blue cardstock. Was this printed? Yeah, it's some that I printed from the set. So we can either do it like that and put like a little bit of something there. I think I like that like that. And I'm leaving this blank because now you can put something behind it. Like, winter is here or something like that, or some decoration. But this is where some photo mats are going to sit. So let's work on this side first and see what I want to use with this. I really like this stuff. I think it's really cool looking. But I don't think either of those colors work for this page, sadly. That would have been awesome. Okay. I do have the blue ribbon, which would work because it kind of matches that. I also have these are the gems from that Christmas kit that I got from Crafter's Companion. The gems and the little pearls from there. I also have some other types of trims. Let's see. And it's just whatever you have is what you put to good use. Well, you know what? There's aqua in the tree, so that really would. I kind of like that. Maybe along the sides. What do you guys think? like along the two sides. Let's see. I know I should have planned all this out, and I did not. One of those things. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see. I want to do another piece the same way. Okay, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put some trim along the sides, and I think some bling along the top and the bottom. Okay. I am really hoping to keep this video not too long. I've been concerned about that. It ended up being like 2 hours long, and I'm really trying to avoid that. Okay, so I think we're going to do that. And then let me cut this end off. When you are using, okay, they taped this, but what you can do that's even better, and this may not work because they do have a fan on overhead, but if you take a cigarette lighter and you just barely touch it, it singes the ends and it's not going to fray. And it's a lot easier to work with than it is when it is taped. So, just a little hint there. You just touch it to the ends. And it just seals it up. Okay, so there's one. This is some of that trim that I got at Goodwill that day. So, I'm going to cut this one here. I'm just sealing my ends. You can tell I got it to match my studio. That's why it's pink. Anyway, you know, everything has to match. So, no fuzzy there was kept moving. All right, let's see. Just gonna cut that little. And then let me just, one more little shot here. Okay. Get some Fabri-Tac. And again, yeah, I know that's why it gets all over my fingers, because I grab it from the tip. Whatever. Some old dogs you can't teach new tricks to. Anyway. Down. That trim is so cute. So cute. Okay. There's one. I was thinking, guys, I'd really love to do a live, but I am terrified. So let me know what you think about that. If it's something that you'd like to do, let me know. Like I said, it really, the thought of it kind of makes me very, very nervous. But it's something I'd like to do eventually. So let me know. Let me know your ideas on that. And I'd like to hear from everybody. That would be awesome. I hardly ever get comments, and it makes me so sad. But please chime in. Let me know what you think. Now that those little bits of glue that got inside, once it all dries, I will get that. I'll hit that up again with the adhesive eraser. And I think what we're gonna do I'll use the pearls. And I believe, yep, pretty much the same color. That's awesome. Okay. I know I have a sticky tool somewhere, but I do not know where they are. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me take a look and see if I can find... No, I'm not having any luck. But I did find my other pokey tool. It works better. No, I don't know where that is. Okay. No. We're gonna do it anyway. Okay. Let me pull some of these out. It's gonna be a little difficult without like tweezers or something to use. Anyway, like I said, I'm not completely ready for stuff, I guess. Thought it was more ready than I am. I'm just looking for something. I had that one wax stick, but I don't know where it got to. Interesting. Hold on, guys. Let me take a look, a little better look. I'll be right back. Found it. Okay. I think I got a little bit of glue on that one. My finger. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit up some glue. Just in a few little spots. I usually start something like this. I start the ends and in the middle. That way it's easier. Hopefully that's enough. It's easier for me to center things up. Come on, you little farts. Okay. I'm not putting a whole lot. Maybe just 5, I think, would be good along the top and the bottom. Okay. I think that's cute. And I got glue strings. That is all that stuff I can clean up again with the eraser when everything dries completely. I know I'm making a mess. Oh well. He's stuck to me. It's like Lionel Richie singing "Stuck on You." Okay. I like it. Like I said, over here, we can either put this up and this down, or both in the middle. I like it that way. Okay, we're gonna go that way. And I figured out something to put up top. Not all the way down, just kind of like right there. And again, you do not have to do everything exactly like I'm doing it. I am just giving you some ideas and some inspiration. It is totally your album. You put your pages in whatever order you would like, and you decorate how you would like. I mean, it's your baby. So, you go for it. Okay, you go, girls. and guys. Okay. Yeah, I know I shouldn't keep doing that with the glue, but I do. Anyway, and I think we're going to use some of these flower ones, I think, because they're so cute. They kind of look like snowflakes, so I'm actually going to put, but these are all stuck together, like it's like a whole line, so you're going to have to just trim a little bit with the craft knife so you can separate it, just like we do with the other ones. That we use that have the teardrop shape on them. It's the same thing. You're gonna have to cut, you know, when you cut them all apart, it's the same deal. Except this one, I grabbed the wrong one. Okay, let me grab another one. I'm a sticking, because it's got other sticky, some of them in the middle, that's holding it down. I don't like that one either. I'm so picky. Okay, let's see. Let's try this end one here and see what happens with it. I haven't used, as you can tell, I haven't used these yet. So this is the first with it for me. Okay, what it is, there's also like a line. Okay, you have to also cut it around the inside. I didn't realize there was all that there holding it together as well. So yeah, it's a whole bunch of sticky. Okay, well, we'll have to figure out a better way to work with these, huh? Just gonna put it right there, and boy, my knife is sticky now. And I think I'm just gonna put like 3 of them up here, if I can get 3 of them off. Now, let's try this one again. Okay, we're gonna put one in the middle. The other 2 I'm going to put up just a little bit higher. And then again, you don't have to use the blue. You can, or even these stickers, you can use whatever you would like. Because again, it is your project. That one worked better. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this. And put that one up a little bit. Let me get another one. Look at that. Okay. And then this one. Right about there. I think that's cute. Okay. And like I said, you can put something up here if you would like. I actually took some of the pieces and I blew them up, but I don't think anything will actually work in that spot. So I'm not putting anything there, like I said, but you can definitely decorate this part as well. Now, for photo mats, I took 110-pound paper. Now, I've only just trimmed them. I have not, again, because I don't know what photos I'm using. But this is cut out for a 5x7. It is a 5.5 by 7.5, which will give me a 1/4 of an inch border all the way around once I put the paper on. And see, they fit in there nicely. Whoop. Those are very sticky to my sweater. The next size I cut up is 4x6, which is 4.5 by 6.5. I just add a 1/2 inch, like I said, to give a good border. And then the next size is for 3.5 by 3x5, so it's 3.5 by 5.5. And it is a little short for that pocket, but you can still use it there, no problem. Okay, so that would be our mats there. And then on the inside again, I don't know what pictures I'm going to be putting in, so I'm not going to put my mats down. But I will be matting all 3 pages with photos. And I'm also going to put a photo here. And I just like the way the trees look, so I'm leaving that part blank. So that is those. I'm taking these out though to show you in other spots. Okay. Then we have the page with the coffee cups, which I love this paper. I think it is so pretty. And I have Warm Winter Wishes, which I have trimmed this down from the size that it was. So it was just a little too big. And I have hot cocoa, 25 cents. And with them, I have this blue mug. And I have the green mug. And sadly, they kind of like match what's on the corners. But I can't help that because that's all they... There is one more mug somewhere. But it also goes on this side and it's blue. So, you know, we're just going to work with what we've got. Right, guys? And let me get a drink here. And let me put my little cap just for right now. Okay. Again, this could be... I have a pile of scraps. Let me see if I have one that is big enough and will match. Probably not for that to go on. Yep, it'll match on there. We'll get a little bit of a border. Just a little bit to help it pop. So what I usually do is I take my whole scrap like that and I put my cut... Well, really? I put my little cut apart on it first. I try to line it up on 3 sides. Like that. And then you can either use a paper trimmer or just your scissors. Oop, it went sideways on me. There we go. Just to cut that. And I actually got a new little paper trimmer, but I think I left it out in the living room. So, or the dining room. So I go into those little Tim Holtz, the guillotine kind. There we go. Okay. So, like I said, I'm just doing basic decorating. You can always add whatever your heart desires to your album. But I'm just making it basic. One, because like I said, I just feel like it. And 2, because I don't really want this to go, like, to be a really, really long video. We're already at 43 minutes. So, put my little coffee cup, my hot cocoa cup, which I think they're just adorable. And put it right there. And then the Warm Winter Wishes, well, I guess I should back it up too on something, huh? Since I did that. But I don't know if I have any more of this color paper. Shoot. Let me see. Yeah, I might have a piece. Yep, I do. It's on just regular paper, but it'll work. All right. I forgot about that. See? So let me just do the same. And just give it a little bit of a border, like I did the other one. And now I've got to cut 2 sides. We're getting a little more in depth here without having a paper trimmer handy. Okay, let's see. But I just don't feel like pulling the big one up for this. So, there we go. It's pretty even. I'm pretty proud of myself for that one. All right. You go, Peg. Okay, and I'm going to put that in the middle down here. I had planned on doing more in this album, but like I said, with all the obstacles I have come across while doing this, I just want, sadly, I just want to get it done. So nothing else happens to hold it back anymore. But again, like I said, feel free to do any type of decorating that you want in yours. It just hasn't been good. I mean, between losing my Frankie and all this, it's just everything. I just would really like to get done with this project. Okay. Then on the inside, again, this one, I'm putting snowflake kisses, which I had backed on green, just because I have the magnet sitting right down here. And I guess we should put something on the other side so it matches. But I think I'm actually not, because I'm going to put a bigger photo, like right in the middle of that one. So, it may even be a photo of Frankie, I don't know. But I'm going to put a bigger photo in there. So I don't really want to put something down and then have to cover it like right up with a picture. So it kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm just going to put this one here to cover that magnet. And then you can actually put smaller pictures around it. I don't think I centered that very well, but that's okay. Oh. Boy, I really messed up with that one, didn't I? Okay. What we can do is put I'm going to have to put something here and here to cover those magnets. I'm not sure what yet because I did not plan that out. I'm sorry if I sound like a dingle dork, but I am just, like I said, it's been a rough couple months. I'm going to wait on that and see what fits when I start putting pictures in. So I'm going to hold off on that one. So there are those pages. Okay, next we have this one, which what I have done, we are going to use one of the little tags. They're on the cut aparts, okay? We're going to use this as a closure, okay? But what we're going to do, glue, okay, is I cut two pieces of gun. These are ones that I printed from the digital kit. And I'm going to put one down because this one can sit down. It's just the dark blue. Actually in the kit, it's like black. It's so dark, it's almost black. But my printer prints it out a little bit lighter, and I actually kind of like it a little bit lighter. And I like both, depending on what where I'm putting them. But let me put that piece down first. Okay. And now this one, and I just measured so I had like an 1/8 of an inch border. But it is 3.5 inches, and this one is 3 3/4. And I actually put, I scored at 1/4 inch just because when this is over here, you're going to kind of see it from the other side. And I didn't want it to be white. So first thing I'm going to do is glue that down. Once I can get my Fabri-Tac down there. And remember, the more Fabri-Tac in your bottle, the less like clumpy it is. So, and it flows a lot better. Yeah, I used a little bit too much there. So, be generous, but not overdo it with your glue. And you can even, for something like this, you can even use a bone folder to make sure that it's down well. Okay. Now this is going to, so you don't see the bottom of this on the other side, we're just going to put it through the paper and then attach it down. So I already just poked a little hole with a pokey tool, and I have a little teeny tiny little fastener here that I'm going to use. And I just need to figure out, let me take that out just for a second. Let me get my long pokey tool because that's what I used along with this. Let's figure out, we'll kind of put it right there. I think that's good. So I'm just going to go through the same hole and just poke through it like that. Okay. Deep little hole. So then I'm going to take my paper fastener here, put it through. Oh, come on. My hands haven't been working well. Okay. Now you want to put it down tight, but not too tight so it won't spin, but tight enough so it'll hold it. Does that, I don't know if that makes any sense, but you want it to be able to slide like that so it will hold, but you don't want it, so it's going to be down like this, but you don't want it so it's floppy. So I'm going to let it up just a little bit. So hopefully it will go down a little bit more when it is. This is the first time I've done one of these kind of closures. So another thing you can do is put a magnet on this and on that, so it holds that way as well. And then you just slide up the closure. And it might be a little bit too big also for the application. I don't know. Like I said, I've never made one before. So, but we're trying new things in these albums, right? That's the whole goal. So, and that actually needed to be folded a little. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's going to go over that way and hang over a bit. And then there. So you have to, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. So then you flip it up to open. Just like that. And then flip it down to close. And again, this will hold all the different size photo mats again that we have. And I got glue everywhere. And you can also decorate down here, but I like the dark stars. I think it's pretty this way, just kind of plain. That's just my opinion. I just kind of like it that way. So, but you could put something, let's see, like warm winter wishes. A little dark for that. You know what? Since they're skiing, you know what? Let's put the bird down there. That's cute. Since they're outside skiing on the next page, and it's cold, let's put the bird in just to give it a little something. There's that. And then let's take a couple of the shiny gems from that set and put a couple of those down. My glue. Whoop, that's a little much. There we go. Put a couple down, one on each end. Get my wax stick here. But that's little. That's a little, like a little tiny piece. I think it's a boo-boo in there, actually. Okay. That's cute. And see on this side. I have this Tis the Skeezin', which I think is really, really cute. Okay. And I pulled a few pieces out with this one as I wasn't really sure what I wanted to use. Let's see. So, like I said, I'm not sure what I want to use. With her, I think we're also going to add like a little, maybe a couple other. No, we're just going to do a design alongside her. Let's put her down. Okay. Put her down in the middle. There we go. And I'm going to use a few more of these because I think these are pretty. I like the way that they're, the facets on them. They're really, really pretty. There goes my really, reallys again. So start the drinking game because there she goes. Okay, let's see. My husband will have a heart attack when he sees this and sees me using a knife. The first thing he's going to say is, okay, what tool do you need to do that with? I know him so well. I ought to. We've known each other. Let's see. 37 years. So, wow. Yeah. So, I kind of know him by now. We haven't been married 37 years, but I've known him for 37 years. So, we've only, due to circumstances, we have only been married since 2009, honestly. And we are each our third time spouse. How's that? Okay. We've each been married 3 times. But sometimes things just don't work out. So, you move on. And again, life happens. But you know what? I believe you always end up, is that even? No, it's not. You always end up, I need to move this one up more, with the person you're supposed to be with. That is what I believe. So, that's why our song is The Broken Road. God bless the broken road. Because it is just perfect. It took a lot to get together. But you know what? I wouldn't trade them for the world. And I guess everything works out like it's supposed to. I hate the phrase, everything happens for a reason, but it's true. Even though I don't care for it, but, Okay, and I'm putting quite a few on here, but I think it looks really cute, so. And I hope my hair's not getting there. I just felt it hit my camera, so I hope you didn't get a shot of my gray hair here. With the bed head. Okay. Sorry about that. That was just a notice that my one nephew has gone live on Facebook. Okay. And then if we open this up, because I pulled out just a few things that might work. So I don't intend to use everything. But this is where our big pocket is, where you can put ephemera, souvenirs, anything that you have. And here we need to close those up because of covering our magnets. Let's see. Okay, well, we'll use those. That's cute. Okay. I did find my other pokey tool that works. So, there we go. When I was looking for the wax stick. It was just hidden somewhere. And I need to take the sweater off. Sorry, guys, but you have to see my fat wrists. All right. I'm going to put So Much Fun on one side. I'm just sweating really bad. So we'll put it kind of there. And then I've got Happy Snow Day. They don't have to be even. I'm making them so they cover my tape, but they don't have to be even. I mean, I think like kind of off-centered is always really, really cute. The other things I did were little tags, but you can, I don't know if I want to use a little tag. We could just use the word snow. That's cute. I like the shape of that one too. Okay. And then we're just going to put that kind of right there. All right. Let that dry. And there are those pages. We are cooking right along here. We're going to have a couple more to go. Okay, then we have these. I love this page. I just love the way it looks like this, but I pulled out, these are a couple ones that yeah, this is also a tag, but I think I may actually cut the end off so it's just squared. Just kind of line it up and just chop that right off. There we go. I picked these are ones that I printed out myself, but they have the same background, so that's why I chose them. And I am just going to glue them down normal. Just straighten in the middle. Like I said, I'm kind of doing mine kind of minimal. Just because I don't... Well, the main thing is I don't actually use my albums. I keep them on a shelf. And then, like, if anybody has a question, then I have, like, a reference guide. Sometimes I do put some pictures in them. But... like, these are going to be for reference since it's going to be a whole set. And it's like a year-long project. So. Now, our Christmas album is going to be decked out to the nines because it's the Christmas album, you know. And this is the same with a little pocket to hold your photo mats, and then I'm gonna just use the paper mats for whatever photos you want to put on the sides. Okay, it's simple, and again, you can adorn them as much as you would like. Okay, I thought I had, yes. Okay. Whew, I'm actually sweating, believe it or not. Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't want to sweat on my album. Goodness. Anyway. In the Phoenix area here today, we're going up to 83. Like, good Lord. I thought what would be fun. This strip is about the same width as this one. I thought it would be fun to put it down here. And then put Winter Wishes in the middle. I think it looks really cute. And you can't, you know, it looks like there's another pocket when there's not. But I think it looks cute. So that is what we're going to do. I'm just going to actually mark. I wish I had that cutter back here now. Do I even have a pencil? Yes, I do. Okay. We'll see how straight that is. Probably not. It's close. It's very close. I just kind of dipped in the middle there. So, try to clean that up a little bit. Oh, it's a mess. I am not good at this. Okay, let's see now how bad it is. That's not bad. Okay. And again, I'm watching my branches are coming downward. I just want to make sure that they're in the right direction. Come on, paper. Come on, glue. Jeez Louise. My fibromyalgia has been in rare form lately, so I'm using, if I've said any of the wrong words, I apologize. I don't know that I'm doing it. And if you don't know about fibro, it's called fibro fog, and it really messes with my speech and things. And I honestly don't know when I say wrong words. So hopefully if I have, you'll know what I meant, and you can figure it out. Then I'm just going to take the winter wishes, just like it is. I'm just going to glue it down right here in the middle. Okay. I think I'm going to grab these because I really like these. I think I'm going, get over there. I think I'm going to grab 2 of the clear ones. If I can cut that away from there. There we go. Oh, that looks pretty. I like that. That's really cute. And if you don't have a craft knife, they do actually have one at Dollar Tree. I've never used it, but they do have one there. Okay. And again, pockets to hold photo mats. Then on this side, all I want to do, I'm going to put this here, leave a little bit of the green showing, and just put that there as a piece of trim. I thought that would just be pretty. You know, it's simple, but it's pretty. So let me mark. Maybe I can get this a little straighter. Who knows? Let's see. Good job, Peg. All right. It's almost straight. Okay. Well, what we've learned today is that Peggy needs to have a small paper trimmer around at all times. She should not cut stuff like this if there are no lines by herself. And I'm leaving just about 1/8 of an inch, maybe a tad more, I guess, of the green showing. And I think that looks really pretty. So you can put something else there. I think I'm going to put a little bling down here though. And I have these from Offray that I get at Walmart in, oh, I gotta open the whole thing like this. Okay. I get them in the sewing section. And it's like $1 something. And I don't know if it says, sorry guys. I don't know. Yep, there's 240 of them here. So, and they're very tiny. They're actually, it looks like they're the same size as these. But a lot easier to get off of this when you're not wanting to mess with that stuff. Let's see. Just going to put a few here and there, like on the blue area. Just to kind of highlight it just a little. There we go. Just a little bit. And then, you know, these are the pages that, again, whatever photos you put in, you'll get matching, make matching mats. And there we go with that. Like I said, I know I'm doing it very minimal. So there's that page. And that was our last page to do. Okay, awesome. Now, what I have for, since we are going to use magnets, and I don't know how, I could put something on the back, but we're going to use magnets to hold this in, and also a ribbon. What I did, I printed out and I made it a little bit bigger, the same from the front. Now you can use whatever you have. You can make something from the different pieces if you don't have the digital kit, or make something that will kind of match with that piece. It's just going to be to cover the magnets because I forgot to put them under there. You know, what else is new, right? So what I need to do, though, is figure out what to put on the back of here. And let's see. You know what? I could put sending you warm winter wishes and love on the back. That's one of those that I made, and I made a little bit bigger. And it matches. Okay. I'm going to use this one on the back. But again, whatever, you can make something, or you can, if you have, like I said, if you have the digital, go ahead. That is up to you. Let me get some tape. I'm going to kind of, yeah, make it large enough to hold both magnets that I'm going to use. I'm using 2, and these are my larger magnets, just because it's a little bit heavy. And once you start to decorate the pages, it'll get a little bit heavier. So I didn't think, okay, I just put it there on the tape. So I'm going to put this first right on the back of our notebook. I didn't think that the ribbon was going to be strong enough by itself to hold it. So that's why I decided to use magnets as well. Okay, and then what we're going to do, let's put that down there. Pick this one up. Ugh. Okay, then I'm going to turn this over. I'm kind of looking at my monitor. Okay, I think it's pretty centered. And from here, I'm going to press that down. You can even open it. So those magnets lay down. Awesome. Okay, now the other thing that we need is the ribbon to tie and hold this in. And I was thinking, I have this really pretty, since I got white lace, I was going to use some white ribbon. And this is just some sheer ribbon. Get that open. And you want to pull off about what you think you'll need. Even if it's too much, I mean, you can always trim it. Not a big deal. Oops. It tried to roll back up on there. Now what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to take this off. I just dropped my ribbon. Ugh, goodness, it's a long way down. Every day it seems it's longer and longer down to the floor. Don't know why. But I am going to, right across the middle, I'm going to put a bead of Fabri-Tac, and this should be Fabri-Tac or tape. I haven't had much luck with any other kind of glues holding ribbon and stuff. And you want to try to, well, take your ribbon, find your center of your ribbon. You want to kind of try to center it on here, like this. Okay. Now, whoop. Now that was a boo-boo. Okay, once that's on, Then you can take your Fabri-Tac again, and I would use Fabri-Tac. And you are going to glue all around your card. And over that ribbon, make sure that it sits. You can even go up and down on your tape if you want to. And we're going to take this, and we are going to do our best to put that down in the center. Okay. You know, I think even if I had remembered to put the magnets under, I think I would have still done this, because I like mirroring what's up there, and I think I got it on there crooked, but that's okay. Okay, extra glue. Okay, now let me peel this and do my warm winter wishes. Or like I said, you can do whatever cut apart or kind of adornment that you would like to do. I would keep it pretty flat though on the back, because you really don't want that sticking out. And then I'm just going to cover that up. So what will happen is now our magnets will hold, but we are still going to take our ribbon and hopefully you can tie a better bow than I can. Now, if you don't think, I'm really bad at tying bows. Oh my God. I can tie my shoes, yes. But tying bows on something else, I don't know why I have such a problem with it. Oh, come on. It's because my fingers don't like to work. If you don't think that the bow going from side to side is going to work, you can also go up and down if you would like, or you can do both. Whatever you think is going to hold your journal the best, that is the route that you choose. Come on, ribbon. Plus, I don't have glasses on, which is probably really stupid. But what the heck, right? And there's our bow. And in theory, yep, there you go. In theory, it holds. Well, it actually does hold it in place. And then I have my other insert that I have done the same thing with the papers. And that is going to slip. Hopefully, yep, easier than the front one did. That will slip down in here. And again, be sure to check your fit to make sure that it goes in. Okay, and that one is actually a little bit more than this one. There we go. Awesome. Okay. And now see, we're already thick. So now you can put a closure on your book. I'm not going to on this one because I like the way it is. And I really don't want to bend these. So I'm just going to put a front and back. It's all going to be sitting in a rack anyway. And it's going to kind of be a little bit compressed. So don't worry about it like flying open or anything. What I've done for the covers is I have taken, this is just some paper that I had. I think I got out of a Michael's paper pack. Icicle Blues, I think it was from last Christmas. This past Christmas, I think. But I cut a piece for the front and one for the back. And then for my spine, there was this really long cut apart. And I really hope there's one in each one of these. Otherwise, we'll come up with something. But it said the Warm Winter Wishes. So I took a piece of the paper. Then I took a piece of that really pretty black floral and then the Warm Winter Wishes, and I centered everything. And that's going to go on my spine. So when it's standing on the shelf, you can see which one is winter. Like I said, I'm hoping each one has something like this. Otherwise, we will make something like that because I really like that. But first thing I'm going to do is put down all my paper. And again, like I've been saying, you can use tape, you can use the Fabri-Tac, you can use art glitter glue, barely art glue, whatever glue or tape that you prefer. Okay. As you can tell, it's textured. by the sound of it. And on my covers, even on the inside, if I leave more of a border, on my covers, I never leave much of a border because I like it just a hint of the white or black, whatever color I'm using as my base. But we're going to use white on all of these bases for this, so everything is uniform. But I like just a hint popping out, not a whole lot. Put the one on the back. Now, if you're going to give this as a gift, you may want to, on each album, make up a little sticker or a little card or something, you know, that says, you know, handmade by and your name, and attach that to each one. And if you're selling it, definitely attach something to each one and the base once we make that, because, you know, it's all about that base. So I had to do it. Sorry, guys. I just had to. I really like Meghan Trainor. So, you know. Let me see. This one is not fitting as well. I should have measured. I only measured the front one, so that's my fault for making it so it doesn't look as good as it could. Okay, and then my side. And now, because I have my inserts in, I cannot put it on its side, but I will show you. Make sure you have it. Well, whatever. I can fix them. Okay. And I think I'm going to put them with the words facing that way. Yeah, it looks better. Okay, put some glue, adhesive on the edge. I love this. I think the spine looks tremendous. I really like it. Like I said, I'm hoping each pack has a long piece like this, so otherwise we will make something that will work. Okay, so we have our warm winter wishes. Then on the front, we're going to work with this Winter Wonderland one, I think, because I really like it, and I was trying to find a place to use it, and I figured the cover would be the best, because I love it. So, let's see, we're at 1 hour and 22 minutes. Let's see how we can do. All right, I'm going to take in the middle of each little snowflake, and this is the actual cut apart from this set. In the middle of each snowflake, I'm going to put one of the tiny, if I can manage it, one of the tiny little clear gems. You can also put blue, but I thought there was plenty of blue there. You could put it there to mimic it, which is fine. I just thought that this little clear sparkly would look really good. Especially since this blue is a bit darker than what I used for the cover. If you had the same color blue, then I would use a lighter. I would use a blue, but a light blue on those just to kind of make it pop a little bit. Okay. Where is the... Apparently my hair is falling out as well. Okay, I think... Let's see. I'm wondering if we should use the same white lace around it that we've used. I'm not really liking that. How about you guys? Not for the front. Ooh, maybe we can use these now. Yes, we can. I am going to line it, I think, with the turquoise color, I think. No, maybe actually with that nice, deep, pretty blue. Let's see how that looks. Just cut that off of there. I really need my glasses on. I don't know where they are, though. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. Let me cut from the factory and stuff. There's some on the other side. There's some little fray bits on the other side here. Just trim that off and make sure it looks good. Remember, your cover is your first impression of your albums. So if people kind of see an album that looks like, oh, well, look, she really doesn't take much time to clean up her stuff, they're going to be like, I don't think I really want to look inside. I don't think I want to buy that because she doesn't care about that. She's not going to care about anything else. You know what I mean? So always make sure everything is very nice and tidy. I usually do on the insides as well. But again, I don't have my glasses on and I'm not selling this. So I like that with it. I really do. Okay, let me cut some more. Let's see. There, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. I'm not sure if we're going to work on the spring album next or one of like the 2 like extra albums. We'll have to see. But there are going to be other projects on the channel, so please don't fear. We're not just doing this. I think, let me try 8 and see if that will, well, that's 10, that would be 8. Let's see if we go right here. We'll do 9, okay. 9 and 9. But there are going to be other projects up on the channel, please never fear. I am going to keep these, any of the, longer projects like this on Fridays from now on, strictly on Fridays. Unless we use like a Wednesday to make, you know, ephemera and stuff for it. But there will be other projects, so, and not just albums. And I am going to start having some more challenging projects on the channel. It's not all going to be beginner things. Beginner stuff is going to be more on, well, it's going to be on Mondays. Whether it is like a paper crafting 101 kind of deal or a tip. Those are for everybody, the tips. But beginner projects will also be on Mondays. So just letting everyone know. Okay. I think that's going to be really pretty. I know you might think it's overkill, but I like it. So. And you know what? We're getting done with this just around in time because I think I hear my puppies waking up. So. And I will have to go upstairs and get them and take care of them. And we are right about at an hour and a half, so a little longer than I wanted, but not too bad. At least it's not like 2.5 hours. Awesome sauce. Okay, just click. Ow, clean this up. If you just heard a pop, that was my knee. And I apologize if you did hear it because it's kind of gross. Let's see. Okay. All right. So we are going to put, I'm going to put mine. I'm going to put it up a little bit. I'm not going to put it right in the center. So, and I was shaking this to try to get the glue down a little quicker. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Here we go. Okay. There's that one. And that one. Of course, I didn't separate it, which was the longer, which was the shorter. So, but, you know. That would have been so sensible. Why would I do that? I'm just going to put a bead along the edge of this cut apart. Okay, there's that one. Just put this right down on it. And what I have is the little kind of strings in the middle. They are lined up with the top of the card, just so it's pretty much in the center of the little decoration. So I got these at Dollar Tree. I don't know if they still have them or not. I haven't seen them at mine, so I wish I had bought more. I did get them in a few different colors. So it's on the black. Okay. But I wish I had picked up more. So if anybody sees them, grab them because they're really, really cool. They're very, very lightweight. So. Well, a little much. A little long, but 8 is too short, so we'll kind of make it work. We can move things around a little bit. Pull these out over here a little more. Pull these out here. There we go. And make them fit. Pull those out here. Awesome. So then this I'm going to put over here. Oh, come on. Okay. All right. And that is all I'm doing to mine because they are going to be all together. Once we get them all done, all like, well, 6 out, like there's going to be 3 Christmas and 3. Once we get them all done, then we can see what we can add to covers. I just want to see, how they're going to sit in the holder first. So, but that is winter. Let's do another really quick flip through. We've got this beautiful cover, our awesome little spine. And then we have our little folder in here. We have our little flip open for photos there. Our first page with our Hello Winter and our little decorations. And then as we open it up, lovely lazy days. Room for all kinds of photos. Our second page, we have the Walking in a Winter Wonderland with this adorable trim and the pearls. And then plenty, again, room for pictures. And a lot of those really cute trees showing here. Then our Happy Snow Day pocket, Let It Snow. And this pocket, they will all hold different size photo mats. Then we have our Hot Cocoa and our Warm Winter Wishes that both flip up. I don't know what I'm doing there yet. And there's plenty of room for photos. I'm going to put a large photo here. Smaller ones at the top and the bottom. And over here, I'll just put some around. Next page, which kind of opened. Our first try at a swing closure, I think it is a little too big and it's not sturdy enough. I should have actually backed it up on some 110-pound cardstock, which I may do. Well, I don't really think I can now. But if you watch the video first, be sure to do that. Put like some 110-pound cardstock or a couple layers of 80-pound under there just to make it a little stiffer, and it'll help hold that closed. But that opens up to our pocket that will hold a lot more photo mats. Then we have our Tis the Skeezin', which is our big pocket that can hold any kind of memorabilia that you have collected over the winter, right in there. That I just love these pages that open up, and we have pockets and plenty of room again to mat some photos. Then over here we have our double pocket that looks like more because of our little trim down here. And then we have our multi-opening doors, we'll call them, with plenty of room for photos there, and on the back of every page. I think this is my favorite page in the album. I love it. And then I made my last page into my Valentine's page. So I can put photos and I can a little bit of journaling about Valentine's Day there. And then our journal and our last little insert folder. And then the beautiful pristine back of our album. So there was winter. I hope you enjoyed making this, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. And when the bell icon appears, if you click the drop down menu and choose all, YouTube should notify you every time I upload a video. And please like this video. Even if you didn't, please like it, because it does help this video and my other videos get noticed by other crafters like yourself. And that's all I have, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.